Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Ugh. Please stop. Damn! That's a nice looking combat team. Oh, don't like that. No. Don't like that one. Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Morgan. Today we are here for episode 1 of Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2. Now, if you want to see the reaction to it, because the previews definitely weren't enough, check out our Patreon in the description down below. The link will take you directly to the reaction post. Now, also make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Share the video with a friend, hype the video, do all that good jazz. But with that said, if you're new here, strap in. If you've been here before, you know what to do. Grab your snacks, grab your drinks, grab your notebooks, and let's talk about the episode. So, this episode was, how do I put this? It was good. It was good, but what ended up happening for me is what happened when I watched season 1. Now, some background into my Saga of Tanya the Evil knowledge. I had watched season 1 back when it first released. I never watched the movie, but recently I did a rewatch of season 1 and the movie. I did not watch the OVA, but if the OVA is important enough, I will go back and check it out if I need to. But for the most part, I did not watch that, but I did a rewatch of the season 1, and then I watched the movie just like a day or two ago. So that's my knowledge of it, and this really for me was more of a coincidental, hey, might as well react to and check out season 2 for this season since it's here, and since I'm basically caught up on it. But this episode had what I always struggle with this show, is I expect more to happen when nothing does. And it really comes down to at the end of the episode, towards the end of the episode, when, as it turns out, there was nothing big going on with the infantry, and I was like, yo, I really expected something more to happen to Sign Jam. But with that said, the episode as a whole, I did not take notes for this. This is definitely going to be more of my off-the-cuff style of just talking about what I remember, what I enjoyed, and stuff like that. No particular order. But what I did appreciate the most out of this episode, honestly, is getting to see seeing what all the sides are up to, knowing what's going on with this specific war, what's going on in this moment, stuff like that, who's getting involved, how they're getting involved. And it's not just talking about them, it's actually showing them doing their own things, essentially, for the most part. And I will say, I feel bad for Tanya with how utterly incompetent her new soldiers are, man. Bro, they they are just not up to snuff, and I don't know, and I feel like they will eventually be up to snuff, just like her original unit were. But for now, I feel bad for her, and yeah, I just feel bad for her, man. The artillery can't artillery, the combat infantry can't infantry. It's just poor. It sucks for them, man. But I will say, at least they are getting somewhere with as the episode goes on, they're getting somewhere with everything, man. If you want to see my full thoughts, I definitely recommend the reaction on Patreon. So I'm only going to cover the highlights, as I said, this time around. But, something I will say also is, as I said, I really want to, one thing I do want to highlight, also is the one guy in I think the Federation. Oh, do not get me started on names. I barely remember names. I remember, Grants. I think it's either Garntz or Grants. Tanya. I remember her name. Victorica, something like that. And then Mary Sue and Anson Sue. I remember those 5 names. And that's it. Oh, and B and X, of course. But those are the only names I remember. Those are the only names I'm going to remember, probably. If I'm being honest here. But I will say, one of the moments that stood out to me was when after they realized that there's no actual secret, like no attack or anything from the infantry at the night. I genuinely went into that once it started and once we saw that they weren't actually like gonna that like nothing was happening. I thought they were gonna like surround them and just like wait and like block them in for like something else to come in and attack them. I don't know what I expected exactly, but that's like the gist of what I kind of expected. But nope, it literally was just as simple as, oh, the artillery actually hit them, and so it was all that silence was for nothing because there was literally nothing. Like they thought the silence meant something bad, but no, it just meant that they were already dead for the most part. And so when they were finishing them all off now, I think one of the most brutal things I saw was a dude getting run over with a tank, bro. And then he was still alive afterwards. I'm pretty sure he was either still alive or it was like a post-mortem, like muscle spasm. I'm not quite sure, but bro, can you imagine getting run over by a tank? I can't, because I would want to imagine that. But that's gotta hurt, bro. Oh, actually, nope. The most brutal thing I saw was when Tanya burned someone alive, man. She burned the plane alive. The animation went crazy, though. Obviously, like, with the whole, like, fight with her and all that jazz and her doing her thing. Like, it went crazy. They cooked with this. They cooked with the animation, and they cooked that guy alive. Oh, real talk. The guy probably died pretty quickly, right? I'm not sure if I'd wish burning alive for a long period of time on my worst enemy. That just sounds painful, man. So we think the guy probably died immediately, right? Or died pretty quickly. I kind of felt bad for the dude, man. He ran away. He thought he saw God, but he didn't see God. He saw the devil in the form of a little girl. And like, this show is wild, man. It really is. It's just one of those shows that like it's easier to experience it than try to explain it, which is why the reviews are not going to be like in depth like this, because it's better to experience my reaction to it than try to explain the experience through a review. It's just one of those shows that I think my reaction will always do better than my review. So with that said, I recommend you check it out because like, dude, you should check it out because like I think it's like 20 to 25 minutes long. But also, what I will say was also what I didn't like about this episode. Tanya smiling, nah. And it's not like her evil smile. No, this was like her innocent smile. And I don't know what I hated more. The innocent smile or the compliments from her. That the combination alone I hated. But I think I hated the smile a little more than just the innocent compliments from her. But at the same time, I can't blame her. Cause like, yeah, she is a high-ranking officer, so blame can fall on her, even if she is just following orders. So it makes sense she wants to maintain her reputation and stuff like that. And I mentioned in the reaction that that's actually one of the reasons why I could not get into like I would never want to get into politics or stuff like that. It's because I don't want to like have to deal with trying to maintain a reputation like that. That's different from what I already am. Just like, yeah, I just don't personally. I'm not personally interested in that. But like, I don't blame her for playing the game. She knows how to play it, which is impressive. What's even more impressive is how she's able to constantly give decent speeches. Honestly, they aren't Commander Irwin level of speeches from like Attack on Titan, but they're decent speeches. Do we think she just comes up with this off the top of her head, or do we think she writes them down and rehearses them? Real talk. I don't know if it's already been discussed in like it might have shown like some random moment of her practicing, but I don't actually know. But like, do we think she writes them down and then rehearses them, or do you think this is off the top of the head? I'm just really curious. Because I imagine giving speeches in wartime is probably different from giving, like, corporate speeches as a salaryman. But anyways, I don't know if I have anything else to say after that. I just wanted to come on here, give my thoughts about the episode, and encourage you to go check out the reaction in the description down below. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. Let me know what your thoughts are on the episode in the comments down below. And also, make sure you check out the reaction, as I said already many times, because it's very important that you do. And, yeah. I have nothing else to say, so with that said, thanks for watching. Until next time, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself. Stay safe out there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.